to, well, hold the assault rifles they have, get some AWPs, get kind of the mix in the weapons, and let's see what WeMade has for it. 5-3 in a very, very intense match. 7 to go, and we'll see how this works out. Terrorist, and I really think they need to just keep going with, keep exploiting that bridge if they're not going to keep pushing it. It looks like they are going to do so. 2 underneath, 2 up above, and then the back terrorist to kind of hold that double door to make sure the counter terrorists aren't flooding through. And I think the counter terrorists, the SK Gaming, they're thinking is okay, if they're going to keep pushing that bridge so hard, we're going to start pushing those 2 narrow and try to take them from behind, more or less. Kind of a flood through, get a flashbang, kill 2, and try to catch them as the one's going across the bridge and the 2 are underneath, and then just do a complete flank from there. Yeah, they're going to play the 2 very narrow, so that nice kind of triangle thing. The problem is there's that isolation bomb site B over that double doors, and you can get the 3 terrorists right there. Oh, nice kill over the edge, getting 2 kills and a sacrifice there, but still only 1 counter terrorist, and this completely floods things open. The terrorist easily going to be able to flood through. Nice play by WeMade Fox, and whoever made those 2 kills, that was extremely clutch. Just able to sneak up, I'm not sure how he managed to sneak up there actually and get the 2 critical kills on position, completely dominating the counter-terrorist team right here. WeMade Fox looking sharp indeed, and against all odds really. Again, and from a deficit position, it looks like they might take this match against SK, and I don't think this is something SK was predicting. 5-4, very even. WeMade Fox playing fantastic in the stronger position now, and SK needs to pick it up. They really need to start sweeping these matches if they're really going to have contention here, because right now WeMade just playing fantastically. They're just playing confidently, playing in control. Looks like 4 terror. They're just really controlling that bridge area. It looks like they're going to go for a similar strategy, but this time they don't have anyone underneath. Looks like they're going to go for a flood bridge with smoke along the way, really kind of exploiting the weak position of the counter-terrorists. Okay, flooding through the bridge, and it's critical that they get out of here as quickly as possible. The counter-terrorists, for whatever reason, flooding in instead of playing defensively back and getting annihilated. Okay, never mind. They flooded double doors, which is why. So, again, yeah, that was their strategy earlier, is we're going to try to catch the guys on the bridge, but this time holding up short. I think they sensed that strategy. Genius metagame right there. They sensed the strategy that they were pushing for the double doors, kind of going for that backside flank when they were pressing that bridge so hard. So instead, they decided to go for kind of fake, like they were going to go across the bridge. And as soon as they were like, "Oh, we're going across the bridge," the fake turned around and annihilated the counter-terrorist team that's trying to sweep in from behind. So let's see how this next defensive set kind of moves in. Terrorists kind of holding underneath again, pressuring that bridge down below. Two beneath. Looks like they managed to get a kill from somewhere, and 2 flooding, a flashbang throwing, and then let's see where the counter terrorists kind of stack. Okay, looks like they're almost all the terrorists bridge side. And this is going to be kind of a difficult defensive set because the terrorist actually flooding across the bridge and getting position on the counter-terrorist there, and he's not going to be looking underneath. Nice defense by SK. Take out that terrorist as quickly as possible. And if a terrorist gets across that bridge with basically no one defending there, it's really difficult for the person on that, again, that flat staging area to defend that, plus underneath. So WeMade really exploiting this map really well, and I like the creative strategies they're coming up with here. And I have to say I'm very impressed after not playing for quite some time, seeing these strategies in play, looking very strong, and I wish I had come up with something like this when I was playing. Anyway, 5-5 thus far, counter-terrorist tie, and everything on the line. Okay, we're going to run up, going to be able to get a bomb plant, which, no. Oh, okay, never mind. It was just, for a second there I thought he died. Okay, there he died, but at the very least he's got some money off the plant. Let's see if he can run up and get the defuse to at least, take the round out. And I think that was the last terrorist, so it should be... Yeah, I think that was the last. Yeah, definitely last terrorist, so it should be rudimentary from there. There's the defusal. Anyway, so going into, it looks like, wow, round 11, still tied 5-5, 5 more rounds to go, and SK cannot lose any ground here. If they end up, it's 6-5, and if they end up losing more or less another match, they are going to be out of it. Another 1 match, they'll have to tie. They'll have to settle for a tie here and go to, I think, what's going to be a 3rd round. If they lose 2 matches, that is it. Although they are going to catch, I think, the terrorists in another trying to remember where they're at money. I think they might be in a financial debt here, because I think that was 2 straight wins for the counter-terrorists. No, never mind. No financial debt. They do have an AWP in the mix here, and 4 stacking bridge, and this really has to be messing with the minds of SK. Do we decide to go for a backside press? Are they really pressing bridge? Are they going to go for some strategy across here, or are they just trying to bait us into a double door rush? Okay, it looks like now they're crossing the bridge, and this is critically where SKT wants to kind of pushing through, and this is where the communication skills really have to be online, of hearing kind of that push across the bridge, one able to breach bridge, there's that HE grenade, and this is really what they need to be exploiting constantly. This is what SK really hasn't been doing well, is using their grenades really well inside, and maybe they just haven't been practicing it, but using the grenades inside that room, because there's really nowhere to hide from the HEs once you're in there, and it looks like able to get some annihilation, the sneak from up behind, but quickly taken care of, but somehow WeMade still in the mix. Okay, now getting taken out. It looks like the counter-terrorists do take that match, but with some losses. I think they lost 4 of their players there, so still going to have to replenish their stock here. So razor thin, and I think it is just best of 2, and then I'm not sure what happens in case of a tie, but wow, SK, yeah, wants to win the rest of the matches, can't lose another one if they want to win this set out. WeMade doing a great job as the terrorists, and it looked like they were just going to sweep with momentum. They were starting earlier, but now starting to lag a little bit behind. Right here, I don't think they have any cash, so they're probably going to have to, what I think they can do is they can sacrifice 2 rounds, just try to pick off as many counter-terrorists. Never mind, they have assault rifles in this match as well. I thought they were going to try to save one. So my money counting skills lackluster here. I wish I had a little money counter on that right. That was... Sometimes people... Never mind, I won't go into it. Flash on the bridge. It looks like they're going to try to push topside. 2 kills, but ooh, getting annihilated right there. Sneak from behind. Looks like they're going to try to do that pincer position. 2 coming across the double doors and kind of that flank from the bridge underneath, but there was already still the guy in the staging area able to kill both and give support at the double doors, but one-on-one situation here it looks like, and this is going to be huge. Both players really need to go for it, and I think the terrorist, I don't think he has the bomb here, so he's going to have to be... Well, maybe he's got the bomb, because that's basically all the dead terrorists are right next to him, behind him in a flank. Running up... Never mind, he's going to back off. He's going to fake a flank, run back as though he's going for the position. Looks like he's got an AK as well, looking for an open shot. Doing a couple pot shots, able to get the kill. Huge, huge, huge. And pick up an AWP in the mix, and that was a big swing, especially getting that AWP going into these last couple of rounds. So now, and yeah, you can see some frustration. I think they should have saved last round, because now they've got 2 rounds where they're really going to be down on weaponry, I believe. I think this is going to be... I keep waiting for that the pistol round where they're going to save, and I think they're at pistol round right here, so maybe they can sneak something. But honestly, SK, and at least the heads-up firefights where WeMade hasn't been kind of logically flanking them, doing some nice map maneuvers. They've come out. Never mind, still the AKs out in the field. So I'm going to stop trying to call that, because I'm obviously been off almost every single match here. I guess I'm not taking the kills into account, among other things, but it's also hard to keep track of who's winning what rounds 8-5. Anyway, looks like AWP in the mix, able to get a free kill. Yeah, never mind, a Glock running through and just suiciding, and oh, absolute sweep. 4 deaths right there. Looked like for a second WeMade was going to make it, but going into this last round after 3 losses in a row, they should have some... They got to spend all their cash right here. They got to spend all their cash right here, try to at least push for the tie, and hope for the best in a 3rd round. SK really needs to, obviously wants to win this match, because otherwise I think they go back to the terrorist side and then play against that deficit. So, pushing, yeah, gonna go with the Galils, the cheaper assault rifles, not as powerful, obviously, as the AK, not the optimal weapons, but that's what they're going to have to work with. And let's see if they can sneak something out. SK's got the AWP, they got Colts across the board. They've spent all their money at this stage, smoking, actually, the double doors, an AWP kill right there, and I think that was underneath. No, never mind, that was on the bridge. And this is what I need to be doing a lot sooner, is just controlling this bridge area, and just kind of hugging this line exactly like that, and kind of avoiding the flashes where he can. It doesn't look like he got a kill there, and needs to be very careful peeking back out, because that's kind of, yeah, once you're out of position and kind of striking can be a lot of hurt. So sneaking around, gonna throw a flash before trying to push back in position, thinking, looks like a terrorist, maybe flooding across. So 2 flooding, and I think that was kind of a, I'm not sure why he was throwing that flashbang and that HE right there, because he's kind of on delay. Looks like he did manage to catch a little bit of a terrorist, but I think it's better to wait for them to get into that area before you really throw that HE. But still, the counter-terrorist is up 3 kills, 4 kills now, 4-1, and actually, never mind, I think that was it. GG, SK manages to sneak back, just barely. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Very exciting match, just barely coming back. And yeah, first Counter-Strike commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the miscounts on cash. I haven't, again, played in a very long time. Should get the auto counter on the right so I can kind of tick who won what and see who has what money and some of the other things I didn't have. But nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.
멤버들이 2명 교체되면서 이제 멤버들의 그 뭐랄까요, 왔구나 뭐랄까 그 조직력,
네, 조직력.
뭐 이런 게 정말 이제는 맞아 떨어지는구나. 졌지만 맞아 떨어지는구나.
네.
다만 아쉬운 거는 아까 후반전 11라운드 중간선수가 보였던 본인들 그 기회가 됐던 라운드를 살리지 못한 거.
예.
이런 게 아쉬운 겁니다.
그거 하나만, 그 기회 하나만 넘겼더라면 사실은